Can we take a quick second to recognize the time and effort you put into this so far? Do you feel like you're about to be the most organized professional business person you know? If not, you should. This is the video where we take everything you've set up, mix it together, and seal the deal. By the end of it, not only will you feel confident with your booking process, but you'll also understand the client experience side as well. If you haven't yet, log into your account and follow along with me. Let's go.
Let's head back to the proposal first. There's just a few settings we need to adjust in order to include the contract and invoice. Click on the gear icon in the menu to the left. This is called the Form Settings tab. Under the proposal options, toggle Include Contract to Yes. Then choose the contract we put together. This is going to link your contract to this proposal, so the client will select their package, submit this form, and then be taken straight to the contract. If you need your client to be able to choose multiple packages on the form, like if you have any add-ons, then you'll set this toggle to Yes as well. If you're just doing a custom package proposal with one package on there, then you can leave it as No. Under the invoice options, set this toggle to Yes also, and then under the payment plan dropdown, choose the payment plan that we set up in the earlier video. You can always come back and make changes later, but just use the one we made for right now so you can see how it works. Now, after the client signs the contract, they can submit a payment to make the booking official. To lock all of this in, click Save in the top right corner. Now, head to Projects and choose the sample project. We're finally gonna send all of this out. Now that we're back in the sample project, let's head to the Forms tab up top, and then click the drop-down. We'll scroll down until we find our proposal template. I'm going to use the custom web design proposal for this example. When we click on it, a preview of the form will pop up. When we click Add, what's being added to this project is a copy of the base template. This is so that when we make changes to the form, it's not going to change our main base template in the Templates Forms area, and vice versa. If I make changes to my base template, it's not going to change this copy that's been added to the project. You'll also notice on the left-hand side in the contract section that our contract is now added to the project too. That's because we linked it to this proposal. If you're using a standard package proposal and you don't need to make any edits, you can click Send. The email composer will pop up where we can choose to edit the email or leave it as is. And then click Send, and that's it. When we click View on the proposal, it'll go right back to our preview window. Instead of clicking Send, this time we're going to click Edit. When it opens up, we'll scroll down to where our custom package is and click on it. Over on the left-hand side, you'll see the Edit Package option. Do you see it? Click that. Now we can make customizations to this package based on what the client's asking for. And remember, making these changes in here won't affect the main package template. So let's say for this client, they want me to do 5 web pages for them, as well as SEO optimization and a logo redesign. We'll click the down arrow next to the line item and choose Edit. Now we can change the details in the description and set the price to $5,000. Then we'll click Save Item at the bottom to save the invoice details, and then Apply at the top to apply our changes to the proposal. Now we can see that the package details and price updated on the proposal. Then we'll head up to the top, click the down arrow next to the Save button, and click Save and Close. This will take us back to the Forms tab in the project. Now we can click Send on this proposal to email it to the client. But instead of doing that, I want to show you a really easy way to see the client experience without emailing forms to yourself. Click View to go back to our preview window, then click Copy Link at the top to copy the URL. Then open up an incognito window. If you're using Safari, it's called a private window. Paste the URL into this new window. This is going to open up the proposal how the client sees it. Opening your proposal in a private window opens the client view. Otherwise, it will know you're the business owner and show you the business owner view. This right here, this is the seamless booking process Dubsado is so well known for. You can see the 3 tabs at the top: proposal, contract, and invoice, all in one sequence. Once they finish one tab, it will take them to the next tab automatically for you. This is just a taste of what Dubsado can do for you when it comes to automating your client process. We'll scroll through this proposal and you'll notice that the customizations we made are showing here and the total is calculated at the bottom. Now, as the client, I only have to click Submit at the bottom. Once we click Submit, it will take us to the contract where we can see the terms and conditions. Because we're acting as the client right now, we'll go ahead and initial in all the spots we need to. Do you see those invoice smart fields from the contract video putting in the work for us and showing the package details? And because we added the payment plan to the proposal earlier, we can see the payment plan details laid out for us in the contract as well. Seriously, how cool is that? I'm going to sign at the bottom in the client's signature area, then click Agree and Submit. Because we also connected our invoice, it takes us directly to the invoice where we can see the custom package laid out for us and the payment plan at the bottom. If I'm the real client, I'd click on the first installment here to make a deposit. But because this is an example, I'm not trying to make that big of a payment right now. As you can see, filling out a proposal, contract, and invoice in Dubsado is so simple for clients. No more sending 3 different links just so a client can book with you. And now that your templates are created and you use smart fields, you're also going to save hours every week by not having to make a ton of edits. I can already hear the sweet notification sound coming in that you got a new booking.
Now, remember how I said that this was the finish line? Well, it technically is if you'd like to manually create new projects every time using the new project button on the projects page. There's a way to automatically put leads into Dubsado when a client fills out your contact form, and I'd love to share it with you before we wrap up this series. In the next video, I'd like to introduce you to the lead capture form. This is a contact form that you can embed on your website or link to your social media that when filled out brings your new leads into Dubsado automatically. It sounds cool, right? Let's head over to the next video and I'll show you.